Morning, mates. Getting ready to get started here. Alrighty then, mate. You were good here. Okay. We should be starting momentarily. Uncle Ninja, Contest Lord. Everybody getting ready for this win or go home quarterfinals against TFMC We'll be switching on over to the Allies momentarily. We're going to have WN7 as the fourth point, or as the midpoint. JH just kick for abuse. Oof. I don't know what that bloke was doing. What are you doing here? Maybe he's not supposed to play? Maybe try to sneak in? See if anybody would notice. See if we could pick up on the proximity banter. Oh, they're singing Pocket Full of Posies right now. Not what I was expecting. Five skin. Standing. Five skin standing very tall and proud here. Cheers. Flynn. Shard Wizard. Panzer Force. Linking is his tradition before a game to make sure their hormones are in sync together. Everybody just shaking their pregame nerves out. Making sure that their hands are free of sweat. Maybe a little massaging on the cankles. Oh, there's the comment in the match chat. Can you please remove J-Hatch, please? His HDMI has broken and he can't leave. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's... What a terrible... Oh, right before a game like this. Oh my gosh. Damn, buddy. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, I mean, I would think about smashing my computer, my...
That was a pretty cool parkour though, bro. Yeah. Yeah. 360. Live on flip. Just get it. Destroyed. Just get it. Just get it.
Oh, damn, I was expecting to hear something with, like, something like that. Nothing like that. Case original. Kratos Lord. Chili. The tankers I most likely won't see by name over the course of the game. Who knows? Maybe they can make a very sick play. We'll see. Never know. Never know. Okay, we're going to be joining Shard Wizard. Let's go ahead and minimize all these. Work our way down to Shard Wizard will be in Queen. Jump down here, grab the little roll, and we'll zoom on over to WN7. Unless we want to take a ride in the recon. Alright, good. Shard Wizard kicked me. Excellent. Ah, the beaches of Utah. They just played here yesterday, actually. They just played here yesterday. Had a very good game with Utah Chapel as the midpoint. Well, it's a little stressful, of course, but, you know. Just trying to get some pregame exercise in here. Everybody getting ready to jump up to the front line. Look at them all. Silent. Holding all their emotions in. Knowing what's at stake. Knowing that they may be packing up and going home right before this. Or right after this. Okay, here we go. Waiting on the second truck, and everybody begins to pile in. Look at that. Honking the horn. Make sure everybody knows that it's time. Stewart spawns down below. There you go, Moss. And now WN7 is a very... Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I thought he fired against the truck. Oh my god, I thought we were going to see a full wasted truck. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, he's just firing some test rounds against the wall, I think. Gotta be careful with those buddies. Okay, let's see if we got any truck snipes. Utah WN7, it's possible. Don't see the Greyhound in the prime position, though. So I don't think they're going to do it. Yeah, we have an AT gun, though, placed down to the bottom. One rocket. Everybody going through here. One snipe on the hedge. Transport truck going out. Everything looks good for MSU so far. Trucks, Greyhound, supply truck. Ooh, rocket landed close to barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is going to jump out, put that garrison up though. Should be fine. More rockets. Everybody getting in their positions. Taser's going to go up to Grandma's. 5 skin up there too. And no truck snipes on Utah. Mamma mia. That's pretty gnarly, buddies. Okay, alright. Both sides make it unscathed to the hard cap. Let's see here what we got. The fight begins. Luke's coming down to the bottom. Takes one rocket already. Forced to redirect towards the north. Nope, they turn back in time. They're going to swing around down to the bottom. Oh, the Luke's able to get through. Rocket barely misses. Another rocket. No! No! Oh, what an opening ride for the Luke's crew, man. They made it decently far, though. Greyhound takes position over there to the right. Allies looking good for the opening cap. The big wild card for the Allies is, well, you're going to have the hard cap, of course. And then you're going to have Grandma's up here to the northeast. They'll have to hold on to that with everything they got. We got a Puma taking on the Greyhound over here to the rears. Giving chase. Is it a solo Greyhound? Oh, no, 2-person. No, Puma comes out ahead. 3-person Puma versus 2-person Greyhound. Good here off the opening for MSU. Repair station being built. A T-gun. Bar and 105 rounds will be landing all around here. 75 pushing closer to the hard cap. Get the Stewie up to the north, and like I said, the Greyhound. Or is the Greyhound destroyed? No, Greyhound's still alive. Okay. First cap goes to MSU there. Boy. Axis going to be setting up in this oop-a-doop. Oh, such a good point for SPA. Really is. So concentrated. You can really get the most bang for your buck. All right, so what's going to happen here today, everybody, is we're going to see we should see, as, tradition, we are going to find enemy armor building up, Tigers, Panzer IVs along this hedgerow here. Then you're going to see infantry try to snake their way up to the north a little bit, try to get towards this house where 5-skin's at right now. 5-skin with the MG. This will be one of the main objectives for the Axis, because once they control this, they have good sight lines all around. They'll be able to see they'll be able to get into the trenches down below and push on forward. So the Allies are going to be dedicating as much as possible over there to that building over the course of this match to make sure they hold it. Puma going to be wanting to disrupt that. Flimbus looking around for the Puma. Flimbus, no, maybe not doesn't have rockets, maybe. Supplies falling right there for maybe a garrison. Puma's going to head to the north somewhere. MSU playing pretty condensed. They're sending a couple SLs up here to the north to get some positions by Chapel so they can reflank down to the south. .75 crew. We'll continue looking out there towards that hedge. They take out the P4. We got the Stewie. Oh, we got a Stewie waiting back by bottom HQ for the first heavy to spawn on in. Maybe not, though. They got to be careful. Oh, they could be in prime position, buddies. We have 2 SPAs active for the Axis. And I think they did wipe the opening medium. Yeah, opening P4 taken out. They're going to try to cover that hedge. Yeah, WN7 is going to be very armor-oriented. Infantry are going to hate their lives for a little bit. Nice Brumbar round. But who knows? Maybe TFMC can get enough smoke here front door to just push through what most teams call the penile trench. As we take a little scientific look here. Got a nice transport truck. Axis is going to be using that to jump on over the wall. Big D Dangmore. Could get a satchel. Could get a satchel in the house. Yes, buddy. Yes. No, hold on, Mogul. Oh, no. Mogul ran right by him. Big D Dangmore shoots him right in the back. Mogul we saw in command last night for SCH. Big D Dangmore guns down a few more. The satchel's going to be clearing that building here in just a second. MSU. Oh, my cursor stopped working. Great. Okay. MSU sending a couple bodies over there to the back line. We've got one OP from item. Satchel goes off from the building, clears it. Very, very condensed. We have some squads up to Chapel, which is good to see. TFMC leaking some bodies over there to the back. We got the machine, Fubar, Rogue Hunter, trying to get some pressure on Grandma's house. .75 pushing up down below to help support the point. Down to the bottom, we lost an AT gun. So 75 to the left, and then we have the Greyhound over to the right. So item squad's going to be in a very interesting position. Yet they do get the garrison up. God, I'm so curious to see how aggressive MSU is going to get with that backline garrison. Haha, you died. Rogue Hunter pushing up to Grandma's. MSU not keeping a garrison here of at least maybe an MG or something. So haha, you died. He's going to be able to put down, yep, puts down a satchel right there. That'll clear it. That'll send a little warning signal throughout MSU's chat. Juice, Kane. One down with the SCG. Juice looks to the right. Gets the machine. But that satchel's going to go off any minute and clear the building and that garrison. Waiting for it. Any second. There we go. Down she goes. Okay, post cap. Bombing run coming over there on the front line. First Tiger on its way. And Stewie did end up getting taken out of the back line. Looks like they sent an AT player back there. Remember, Whippy, Ohio is streaming the other side, buddies. So you can tune into his stream for the Axis perspective. Bombing run on its way, coming over here on the front door. Raspberry penetration still active. Sensory Climax survives the AoE effect from the bombing run. Bar rolling forward here, and this is what I wanted. I'm so curious how they're going to leverage this. Belgian gates being built on the hedgerows, very nice. Front bar begins to pump some rounds, point right there into WN7. Oh, the front bar gets clapped. Alrighty, medium 75 comes up with the 1 versus 1 dub. First 76 should be up here momentarily. We got 175 down there, another 75 up north, east. Then by bottom HQ, there we go. There's a 76. Five skipping with the MG. Taking some shots immediately as he starts shooting. Oh, man. Gonna wait a second. Oh. The life of an MGer and hella loose, man. Kane up into Grandma's house. MSU's trying to get some bodies over there to the top to push around. Garrison established by Chapel. They have some blueberries leaking on into the back there. Item squad could have a baller OP if he's able to get some AT. Satchel the first heavy. No doubt will send some shivers down those TFMC spawns. Panzer IV pushing up down the road. Oh wait. Panzer IV no Tiger yet? Did they? Wait, hold on. Oh, no, there's a Tiger. Okay. For a second, I thought I missed the Stewie taking down that Tiger in the back line. Okay. Panzer IV, Tiger, or TFMC gathering up their armor crews. Simdog gets pretty close there, running over his buddy. Simdog with the bush monitoring position. Yeah, this is where the armor crews stack up. This hedgerow, then this one up there. They feel more comfortable. Got repair stations laid out, AT guns. Belgian gates built up here on the hedgerows. Rogue Hunter. Just trying to live in the bush for a moment. About the only cover you're going to get on the front line. MSU is actually pushed out a little bit here. Follow. Was that the truck? Yep, sure was. It was a truck. First 76 making their way forward. Defensive airhead called up to the northeast. 75 backs up after taking a shot. Gonna back up right to the repair station. Now that's really getting those repairs deep down in there. Oh, the commander in the gunner seat. I don't think I've seen that in a while. Rocket to the front. Still got the repair station, though. Killer Rocky trying to call him out. Oh, am I back in the end? Oh, shit. Trying to tell him that they got the repair station right to the back of them. Another rocket. Ooh, good long-range rockets from Yakman. Axis armor. Panzer IV. Tiger. SPA. Another Panzer IV. Recon up to the north. Plenty of armor crews. That's what you need for WN7. '75's just fine and dandy. Go up here to the north, see what we got going on. Posse, JJ Dub, Berserker Dan, Flimbus, all pushing. It's Falco over there to the rears with an OP potentially right to the south of Drowned Fields. Garrison still in the back line south of the Red Road. Blueberries leaking out to the back. How lethal will MSU get with that? Z-Pack, Sensory Climax, Private Parts. G42 position. Oh. Damn, dude. I love an MG, man. This is sort of like the calm before the storm, because both sides playing. I mean, they haven't really shoved any armor forward yet. Now, Item Squad looking for this big backline play. Has Helmut Schmacher. Taser 75. Juice Woo Woo Dub. They don't want to warn the Tiger too much, though. Tiger's fixated on WN7, though. However, they're distracted, looking for that 76 position, which means that the AT player's repair station gets wiped. Satcheliers aren't rushing yet. Helmut Schmacher lies in the bush. Waiting. Waiting. Another repair station. Nice long-range rockets. I think he already redeployed, actually. Helmut Schmacher's going to go for it. Here he goes. Helmut. Matt Madu. Takes care of Madu. Tail side. No! Dale side jumps out. Clutch save there by Dale side. Tiger will roll forward. Some raspberry penetration up there by Grandma's house. Ivan Squad shifts their OP down to the south. Will we see an MSU or TFMC push this soon? Wasn't too sure if they're going to wait for another heavy to be brought up to the front line here. Wolfina. Down here in the front bar. Launching those rounds directly at... Yeah, I've seen some nasty long-range AP rounds. Kind of curious if Wolfina will be able to nail those to support the rest of the Axis armor crews. 75 takes one shot. One repair station was destroyed, but engineers all over rebuilding them. One round comes on in. Does that nail the other P4? It does. One TFMC tank down. Stewie working its way around the back line. Satcheliers haven't been able to get up to the Axis tank positions. TFMC responding with some defensive raspberries to the back. Stewie. Parko with AT. Always love a good backline Stewie play. Parko. Oh! Oh, Stewie hits a mud patch. Rocket barely misses from Parko. Stewie's going to try to make a play on this Tiger. Another rocket. Falls just a little bit short. Now will the comms get back to the heavy tank crew? Or will they go for the Brumbar? Brumbar begins to turn. Stewie's got to play this. Oh, Brumbar! Nope, Stewie. Stewie gonna try to curl around here. The bombing run coming over the front line to help remove some of the pain. The Stewie and the Brumbar dance. Here comes the AT players. Oh no, oh, Racket Lines lad. One on into the side. Tiger is turned around as well. Stewie's looking to go the other way. Racket Lines. No! Stewie gets clapped. However, it did provide a little bit of a distraction here. Tiger's burning a little bit. Front line is stabilized. More for MSU now. The OP from Item Squad was burned down to the back, but the garrison is still up and ready to go in C6. Follow with the AT gun. Brumbar rounds. Grandma's house still in control of the Allies. If you're just joining me today, everybody, I'm your host, Smithers, for this OSCL quarterfinal matchup on console between MSU and TFMC. So far, we've seen one capture going to MSU. Over WN7 has been pretty much concentrated. A few backline shenanigans, but nothing severe. 2 Tigers now for TFMC down to the south. Plane flying above. That'll be a deep supply drop up there. We have a transport truck. Like I said, my cursor isn't working, so I'm trying to navigate best I can. We'll go check out who's in the transport truck here. As long as it's in SL, transport truck is over here to the north. There it is. We're going to have the machine in this one coming around the back, so we'll see. Oh, the machine just so happens about to run into the Greyhound, maybe. Oh, pauses. Machine jumps out. Good job, buddy. Greyhound keeps moving. We'll see. We'll try to monitor what the machine ends up doing. Remember, it's just straight southern points, everybody. All concentrated. Brumbar lands and gets a repair station. Take a look up here to the north. So original, Flynn. Soggy rifle. Tail wag the dog. Greyhound coming up here to support. And this is a great use of the recon tanks. You just want to be able to zip around, burn some outposts, just loosen the enemy front line. Like this Greyhound most likely is going to try to do here. And the counter to that, I mean, you can obviously have very rapidly responding AT units. You can also make sure you spam as much part of the map with mines as you can. Always try to encourage your players to take a second and place those mines down. Greyhound, Jonathan Wick. Swag lands to the right. No! Greyhound hits the hedge. Swag lands should be able to get the second rocket in. Oh, no. Greyhound takes him out the very last second. Swag lands, I think, was a second away from reloading there. Gets an outpost. Greyhound does. Greyhound will continue through the back line. Charlie Squad's OP still alive, though. Madu, Rogue Hunter, Snafu. Madu able to make his way into the building here. Solaza. Another raspberry wave. Trying to get to this. Trying to get to the wall. Vaulting over. But they got an MG waiting for him. Killer Rocky. Knocking him both out. Gotta always give props to the meat grind units. Just dying over and over again. But still pushing forward, no matter what. Blueberry's in the house, holding strong. Taking out Madu. Tai Lung, Berserker Dan. UP Guy Teach. Item Squad still harassing him in the back line. The garrison alive and well. Checking out the building complexes. Want to inspect every nook and cranny. The squad's still over there. That F line. Hold on. Do we have a sneaky little AT player? Fubar. Oh no. 76 crew. Chapo jumps out. Chapo. Oh, Chapo saw him. Chapo. Good eye by Chapo. Oh, cleans up Fubar. Ooh, doggy. Nice job there, all right. Very nice. Whew, man, I thought for sure that this Jumbo was confident in their position of just focusing on the Tiger. But Tank Commander jumped down, able to nail him. Persistent Strike actually falling down to the south here. I think this is on the house, question mark? Oh, the 75 was right there. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, MSU building some garrisons down below, or garrison right behind some barricades. Line looks good for MSU. Tank's holding strong. I mean, as long as you play conservative with your armor from the Allies' perspective. I mean, you could let the Axis tanks come to you and respond to them. Because, I mean, the Axis got to take the point, right? Allies can peek out when they need to. Let their AT rough them up a little bit. Causey pushing down this road. Oh, looks like TFMC has found that garrison in the back line. Almost found it at least. Going around the road. Cash, Spats Naz, JJ Dub, Berserker Dan. The grind on Utah, man. At least this is like a really good equal grind. I mean, neither side has gotten pushed down to the open field, which you would be... I mean, you just gotta go, oh no, they gotta suffer through all that. Now we do have Easy Squad over there to the rears, everybody. But it looks like they've pinged Sugar. Sugar's going back and checking everything out. That could have been a fantastic whammo play. We've seen that work out in the past before. Where they get that garrison just in the open field, spawn bomb and rush westward, rush westward, and get in the hard cap. I mean, plenty of SL, as long as they get up their OPs, they could just keep pumping in reinforcements because that garrison will get locked right away almost. Two Tigers taking their time. Are launching some rockets deep, and they take out one of the 76s. Nope. Yes, they do. Yep. 176 gets collapsed from MSU. Over the ACI jumping on the AT gun, ready to intercept the Tiger should they come to the gap, though. The Raspberry OP was eliminated in the back. Torva taking some shots. No! More barricades being built around the garrison. Falco. Ooh, dub up here to the north. No real pressure, for those of you joining late, no real pressure on 4th just yet. Everything has been concentrated around the middle cap and up to the north slightly. Remember, on console, teams don't usually play map edge to map edge. Can't really see as far as you can on PC. Fling Cane Soggy Rifle. Solid mow down of the Raspberries. Item Squad gets the OP in the trenches, or in the ditch, creek, whatever you want to call it. Beginning to push down to the south a little bit. Helmet Schmackeritz Falco, Taser 75. Racket Lines Lad here in the hard cap. Get a POV of Racket Lines Lad. Artillery strikes coming front door. The Raspberries have actually penetrated inside there a little bit. Let's see if this is serious. Snafu. Madu made his way into the house. Cuba down below. Maybe looking to put down his safety satchel. Cuba comes around. Multiple mines. Multiple mines waiting there for. A little bit of cracks in the defense, but MSU has been able to patch them up and force TFMC back out. Satchel goes off in the main building. The 76 will be just fine. Not too sure. I think there was a friendly satchel? Not too sure. TFMC still two Tigers right there, everybody. Ready to pounce should they sense an opportunity. Remember, the Axis have used the Peace Strike. The Allies have not yet. Waiting for Commander Chicken Nuts to bust one of those out. Tex coming around the corner gets Toby Drew. Is there an OP here? Front door. No, there's not. OP's been cleared. Oh man, this is such a good layout for Peace Strikes. Come on, Commander Chicken Nuts. Lay that Peace Strike hate on him. Bombing run from the Axis down to the going south to north, I presume. Let's go take a look here. Yes, south to north. Okay. MSU with great discipline with the AT guns. Those keep getting knocked out, but they keep rebuilding them. Bobby Rung, he takes a few with him. I think MSU's missing. Oh, they got the garrison still. Garrison's on the very far. Where's this garrison? Oh, it's back here still. Okay, it's in the trench. Okay. For some reason I didn't see it. Really good game so far, though. Very even. Able Squad is pushed over to the Red Road. Supply drop coming down to the bottom. Another 76, 75. A little bit of push up to the north. Flynn. No. Swifty takes out both of them. Swifty 1 and Swifty over there. Love to see some Taylor Swift fans. I could totally see them having 22 playing in the background while they're, or maybe on a nice little slow dubstep of 22 while they frag out here on the front line. Uncle Django, how good eye. And MSU is starting to gain some little bit of ground there to the west. One Tiger, does it get clapped down to the bottom? Yes, it does. MSU takes out one. One Tiger still alive. Repair stations have all been pretty much destroyed. Big dog with the satchel. No, get shot. Oh, that run. The Satchelier makes. Just, you can feel it. He's so excited. Almost there. And then gets shot right in the hip. Couple OPs right below us. Machine 862 over to the left. But the Blueberries are going to try again. Eli knows. No! You know, when a Satchelier sees a tank, man, it's like tunnel vision. Nothing else matters. The house could be on fire across the street, but they see a tank in front of them that can get satcheled. They're gonna go for that. Big dog. Big dog. All these Satcheliers died, man, trying to get to this thing. Chinese eyes. Bar Slayer. Captain Miller roll over their own raspberry, but that's okay. Bombing run coming in from MSU this time. Going over Wolfina. We'll damage her a little bit. Sensory Climax supporting his buddies with the MG42. Look at that coverage. Tiger can back up in peace. Backline shenanigans do get put to a halt. Another Tiger coming up from the bottom. I'm surprised. I mean, I was expecting maybe. I mean, I guess not. I mean, back of WN7 just kind of impossible to really work with. Would like to see one garrison up to the far north for TFMC just to keep leaking those bodies down. Looks like we have a transport truck on its way. Oh, and the other Tiger gets clapped in the hedge. TFMC losing 2 Tigers in the past 3 minutes. 76s are on fire. Big Dog looking to go for the Brumbar unless it's already placed. Yes, it is. All right, 2 Tigers and a Brumbar loss now. 48 minutes, though. A long time to go. But a nice little morale boost for the Allies. We love hearing those callouts in chat. Tiger down, Brumbar down. It's Matt stands. Puts down the outpost. Satchel goes off, but keeps pushing forward here. Do they need a garrison? Supplies are right down below. We could use a garrison up here. Doesn't look like we have one. Got a little bit of a... Yeah, got plenty of OPs, just missing some garrisons. Still trying to see if he should push or hold. Decides to push. Oh, good eye. Over there on the left side. Here's the SCG. Spat Stan's going to slowly peek. Oh, good eye. Goes to the right. Spat Stan's trying to find this SCG guy. And... No. Gets him right in the back. Perfect. Puma going up here to the north. Blast that blueberry and keeps pushing forward. Front line looks stable. The blueberries have been able to solidify a nice little push out here to the west and even gotten a garrison near the Red Road. That's a great sign for the team there, boys. Right there, safely put behind the hedge. Buying time for the team's defense. Slowly disrupting the Axis armor positions. Still holding the line pretty well. A little bit of a breakthrough down to the bottom. Spurs. Takes out Castro. Takes a little bit of coverage here behind the bush. MSU with a very nice push out. Once again, all this ground that they can gain, that, I mean, it just delays the Axis from being able to set up for their big attack. And fourth point is Drown Field, so it would take, I mean, MSU would have to risk quite a lot in order to cap Drown Fields. But then again, every team has their risk appetite, man. TFMC with a couple raspberries over to the back, including the... Oh, no! Hi, ping. What? Oh, no, buddies. Oh, no. Oh, no way. All right, 1 second. Okay, try this again. Oh, looks like a bunch of people were kicked. Oh, no! Oh, no. We lost about 10. Okay, 1 second. Let me go and re-enter the password. Oh, for a second, I thought I'd lost my... I was more worried that I lost the internet connection. Just type in this password real quick here. Try to get back in. Hopefully it doesn't kick me. Hopefully we're okay. Can we just go and jump up to the front line? I don't think we lost too... No, we missed too much. Okay, hopefully we're okay now. Doesn't look like we've... Yeah, I think we're okay. We have 2 allied tanks down to the bottom. I think this is where we were. 76. Oh, the front bar carcass! Oh no, engines! Raving sillage. Big D tank more. Jumbo, going into the gun. They're gonna be calling AT players up here as soon as possible to help out with this. Low gold text. Another rocket. Oh man, allies don't want to lose 2 jumbos here. This would be... I mean, 1 jumbo, okay. 2 jumbos though, the Axis may sense blood, smell some blood on the water. Try to push forward. Oh, hard case! Hard case! Did he get it on? I don't see any sparks. I think the jumbo's okay. We'll stay here for a moment. Let's see what happens. Follow. Yeah, okay, jumbo gets clapped. Down to the bottom. Okay, I got my cursor back though. Still got kicked and rejoined. I got my cursor back. Garrison still placed over here. We did see some backline shenanigans, but it looks like that was all cleaned up. More supplies falling for the allies for repair stations. Follow. We'll build that real quick. The allies just lose. They just lose 1 heavy. So the other one will be just fine. Commander Chicken Nuts Commander Chicken Nuts is... Where's Commander Chicken Nuts? Not seeing him, buddies. He's somewhere here. Actually, I think he's on a redeploy screen. That's why I don't see him. His name is grayed out a little bit. That makes sense. Zero, Fungal Ninja. Shopping Siren. Shopping Siren wins the first one. Half-track called into Uncle Red. Down there to the bottom. 76 backing up, going back to WN7. Now this is where the Tigers could potentially take advantage of it. If they sync their push-up just right. I mean, I prefer them to move back a little bit. Prefer them to keep going just to the safety. Okay, that's okay, they are, okay. Just to get back into the safety behind the buildings. This thing is like, once they get shot out in the open, man, there's really nowhere for them to go. Front line has been incredibly stable. I mean, MSU has pushed up a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty much a deadlock between both sides. Another jumbo coming up from Hardcap, or from WN5. We have an SPA back here. Then we have that half track. Commander Chicken Nuts looking to maybe place that. Cossie up here by Grandma's, making sure everything's okay. You know, on the PC side, you usually see a MG constantly up here and just looking out. But on the console side, you don't really have that great of distance. Shard Wizard over there. Half track rolled on by to the... Half track's going back. Commander Chicken Nuts may be looking for a different route. Oh no, he's going to place it right back here. Maybe he has additional radar. Just in case they try to sneak around. And plus, he has the option later on to move it up if he wants to. You know, that's one thing you do see with commanders doing a lot more lately is they place the half-track in a intermediate spot midway towards the final destination. And then later on, yeah, the half track, or they just place it in a spot halfway to wherever they're going to. And then, in case the enemy drops a bombing gun around WN7, it's stored in a nice safe location and you can bring it up when you need to. Versus bringing it up right away and then taking the risk that the enemy's going to spot it and they'll pop it and you lose 300 fuel right off the bat. So good placement there by Commander Chicken Nuts. We have another transport truck over to the back. Fubar, just an assault player. But we'll see if Fubar is able to make some magic happen. For those of you just joining me, this is a win or go home matchup as part of the off-season competitive league on console. Matchup between MSU and TFMC. The winner of this will move on to the semifinals. MSU doing a great job of holding this WN7 point so far. One cap game. That's what against with really good teams on the map. That's what you kind of expect. Now, TFMC, no doubt, is still figuring out how to cook up their last-minute push, and there are not really many better points than WN7 to make a last-ditch dive. They're really, I mean, oh, Stewie trying to get to the back of the Tiger, but hits the hedgerow. He has some raspberries back there looking to intercept him. I think the Stewie's going to get located. Tiger tries to back up, exposing the rear. Stewie making its way around to the left. Long-range rocket. Yeah, Tiger's got an intel. Okay. Stewie's going to give it a shot. But another rocket. Stewie. Chili. Tiger's waiting for him. Here we go. The dance. No. And the dance ends. Way too early. Okay. Tiger will be just fine. Private Parts has snuck his way inside the circle here. No! Takes a rocket because follow says denied. Death and Decay, Mo Gold, everybody holding strong. Commander Chicken Nuts getting a little taste of the front line. This is what I like to do as commander as well. Just to come up here and just feel the pulse. How's everybody feeling? Take a little measurement of the tanker's blood pressure. Bombing run called in south to north up here. Artillery strike on the border. MSU did lose that border garrison down to the bottom. POV of the commander, everybody. Chicken Nuts getting a taste of the front line. Commander Chicken Nuts. Look at him go. Oh. Oh. What was this? We had a AT gun. Axis building their fair share of AT guns too. Tiger down to the bottom, took a couple of rounds. They're gonna need a repair here. No precision strikes from Commander Chicken Nuts yet. Chicken Nuts, buddy. You gotta be lamb-based in your mites with getting those P-strike targets. Utah is such a good map for them. Along these hedgerows, not much interference. Calm in south to north, north to south. So many good targets. No eyes on that. Okay, we got the... Was that Fubar? Okay, Fubar made his way over to the Puma. Or the Greyhound. May have gotten the satchel on the Greyhound, but of course, they'll be okay with that. Tankers will gladly accept a satchel for the heavies. Fubar, don't know if he got it on. Greyhounds are pretty nimble. Pretty quick moving. "30 minutes, everybody." Damn. I mean, if you take a picture of the beginning of the match, and now, maybe 10 to 15 meter difference. 76 takes a couple rounds, trying to find some protection here behind the tree. Or behind the hedge. No! Oh, they're trying to shift over to the left. No! Oh no, they gotta go a little bit farther. They gotta go a little bit farther. No, another round from the AT gun. Oh, the jumbo. Trying to splash in front to cloud the enemy's vision. Killer Rocky. Okay, Jumbo looks. Oh, taking more. No, and down goes the Jumbo 76. Got the other Jumbo to the right. Tiger, the AT gun, Panther 4 up to the north. Got a Puma coming around to the back. Greyhound's causing some shenanigans over there to the rears. Take a look at the Puma. The Puma decides to live a little bit longer. Flippus! Oh, just barely missed by Flippus. Puma's gonna keep going. Over here on the axis position. Tiger, Brumbar. Ah, this is such a good P-strike target. Oh my gosh, the axis tanks literally have no time to respond. They're on the very, very map edge border. I mean, hell, he could probably maybe get 2 with this if the Tiger moves a little bit closer to the Brumbar. Oh, the meat grind units, man. Pushing the same spot over and over again. Hoping that the MSU defense will crack. Oh, Magoo shoots him right in the head. Panzer 4. Looking to make a dive here, maybe. Test to see how... Rocket from Killer Rocky. On the searchlight. Oh, Greyhound is over here to the rears, everybody. Getting some rounds into the Brumbar because the Tiger has relocated. Badoo. And the Greyhound takes out the Brumbar. Hey, their long mission ended up paying off. Rocket misses to the left from Parco. Filthy kid. Graham. Still going. Waiting from the Panzer 4. Ricochet. No. And their journey comes to an end, but not after causing a little bit of distraction. TFMC's position looks a little bit squished, but not too bad. They got 2 Tigers, Panzer 4, another P4. Item squad up to the north here. Transport truck again out there on the back, this time from Machine. Making a nice smart move, going deep behind the enemy line. MSU lacking a couple garrisons. Don't like to see a couple garrisons up here, buddies. Just as reserve options. Cap progress coming in. I mean, you just have a sheer amount of sector cap weight right now. Remember, the border cutoff is 7. Allied tanks over there to the back, but yeah. Cap progress stalls. 2 Tigers for TFMC actually looking to maybe push front door. But hold on, we have 76, 75. Okay, Tiger pushing. Dale side in support. Another Tiger over here to the left. Get a POV of the Tigers. one of the Tigers gets clapped. Right front door. Ah, the other Tiger will back up. Great AT dedication. Rocket. Ricochets out the front. Raspberry's trying to push over to the left side. Got a little bit of movement. TFMC. No, nothing's really breaking. King Squad does get an OP over there to the back line. Taking those rockets. We got to see what Machine ends up doing there. Airhead, defensive airhead called into the back. Commander Chicken Nuts feeling the pressure. Looking to get some type of backline spawn. Just in case. That's for the main road. Gets taken out. But a big thing is going to be with the Machine here. Machine could get picked up by the SPA. Trying to find a safe spot. The Machine knows he's in a very delicate position. Oh man, a decent push there by TFMC, but MSU able to cancel it out. They had gotten control over the complete red road though. End up here by Iron Cross. Bombing run coming down to the bottom. Let's see how this bombing run does. Goes on through, gets a decent chunk. Oh my gosh. What a nice big chunk that was. Holy schnackaroonies. Did it get the garrison? It did not. The garrison placed a little bit over to the east still. 75 up here. The Machine did get found. Yeah, okay, so King Squad's OP up there to the north. Raspberries. Trying to get it here, man. Imagine if we didn't have the bodies disappear. This would be a stack and a half. Yak man. Looking to thread a rocket somewhere here. Lines went up. He's in the building. Putting the OP behind the dead Tiger. Hey, making use of the carcass. There you go. Why is it saying I'm destroying enemy outposts? oh, because I'm in Sharp Wizard Squad. That's why. That's why. I was getting scared. I was like, am I flying around in admin cam destroying outposts over here? That'd be crazy. Oh, 2 SPAs now active for the Allies. I think so. Yeah, I got my squads and then the other one over there. Under 20 minutes, everybody. Got item squad has gotten a garrison up to the back line. We got a Stewie waiting on bottom HQ. Nippa ready for the next heavy to be spawned. However, we got one P4 right there. We got one Tiger down below. They may be the next Tiger. Assuming they're waiting on that spawn. Let's go see if we could see if any tank crew is back here. We got one. Okay, looks like the Stewie just decides to go for the SPA. Yeah, okay. And the Stewie's position obviously will be... Don't know about that one. This commander just got to be careful not to spawn in that... Tiger down to the bottom HQ. 18 minutes. Defense has been holding strong. Captain Miller, Rack and Lines Lad. Everything has been solid around Drown Fields. Item squads. I'm getting all these points from Shrouded Wizard. This is great. It's Falco, woo-woo job. Swaglands against 5-skin. POV is Swaglands. Swaglands gets himself a frag there on Flint. TFMC still controls a lot of ground. This is anybody's game still. Stewie to get taken care of in the back line. Jonathan Wick down below. I mean, the fight over these houses has been oh so even. I mean, it's been really great to see. Under 17 minutes. Key thing for the Allies, once again, you want to control Grandma's house. They got plenty of bodies here. As long as you control this, you prevent the Axis from using any of this. You really can't do anything back here. And everything else should be pretty much safe. Then, the Axis pretty much just have one option. You can force their attack front door, which this is a pretty good spot to attack front door. Now let me describe to you my WN7 fantasy. Two SPAs, 105s from the Allies pounding that area. This is what would happen in a perfect scenario. TFMC would get 2 Tigers, maybe 1 or 2 P4s. They would stack these along the hedges. They would obviously make the call for the all-in. Commander would be to the rears in a half-track, behind all the tanks. Tanks would push forward, splashing about. The commander would drop a bombing run over here to the back. Bombing run, strafing run, maybe an airhead somewhere down to the bottom, just for shits and giggles. Tanks would move up here. Tiger, P4, something like that. Half-track would park right here behind the building. Maybe add a little extra space. And then they would go for it. The SPAs, the Brumbars, would be over here to the back, pumping in smoke, switching over to HE, smoke, HE, over and over again inside the circle. You want just to create mass, and maybe dive a Luke's and a Puma too. You want maximum armor. It's really sad when I see tanks on the board not being used for big pushes. You got to use everything available. Sherman 75 comes over to the left side. Just want to squeeze the rag dry, man. When it comes to these, because I mean, why not give it everything you got? Oh, stupid. Sherman gets popped. 76. No. Repair station. 76 is okay. Stuka lands over there to the back. It looks like it was a little bit of a misping. 14 minutes. Garrison's fine and Danny around the rears. Every single attempt that TFMC has had to the back has been wiped out by the MSU defense squads. Constantly patrolling around, make sure MSU's not or TFMC's not able to pull off any sort of cheese dick. No! 75, purposefully going on top of the hedgehog there to deflect that rocket round. You'll see professional tankers do that. Bombing run coming in. This commander for MSU will have one bombing run left with 3 minutes left to go. Yeah, unfortunately just placed a little bit too far forward from the hedge. Explosion happens over here to the rears. That was a P4. Daddy Street Meat, thank you for the 5 gifted, buddy. Daddy Street Meat with the 5 gifted on Twitch. Thank you there, Daddy Street Meat. Thank you, buddy. Tiger rolling out. That's my first ever 5 gifted it. Repair station gets... Oh, AT gun gets destroyed to the front. Panzer IV down there, but TFMC's getting their armor crews together. This is what you want to see. No need to take any risks until the team is ready. But it should come any moment. They're stacking armor. They have a lot of tanks. No doubt MSU's thinking the same thing. Commander Chicken Nut still has a P-Strike ready to go. This is not the time to lose a Jumbo. Not the time to lose a Jumbo. Oh, Jumbo takes care of one tank. They're going to try to back up here. Tiger fires short. And the Jumbo will be just fine. One Tiger. Yep, one Tiger clap for TFMC, so they're going to need a replacement. Puma, gonna attempt to dive the hard cap here. Puma. No, rocket to the back. Puma's gonna keep going. Looking to burn some outposts. Disrupt the front line. Puma's still going. Does Puma have any SLs in it? Nope, no SLs. Just going to keep going around the back line looking for spawns. Medium 75 destroyed up here to the north, I believe. That was in the barbed wire. Yes, 175 down. If we look over to the hard camp, we see a few more explosions. We got... Oh, the Panzer IV came around and caught the Jumbo 76. All right. We have one Jumbo alive. Another Jumbo spawned at the bottom. Oh, no, we have a medium that was spawned at the bottom HQ. Yo! Few key defensive chess pieces, but we still got plenty of infantry here for MSU. Thank you, Purple Mastery. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you helping on the comments like that. Fungal Ninja. 9 minutes. TFMC lost to Tiger. Allies lost to Jumbo 76 to a bold push here by the P4 right here in the middle of the hard cap that unfortunately I missed. I was wondering what that Puma was doing over there to the rears, but I thought they were going to make a crash around the hard cap. But could we have a wild card play from Item Squad that has snuck their way down here? It's Falco. Stewie's also coming up to the north, which we'll try to keep an eye on. SPA controlling this road. Panzer IV crashed up here along the wall, getting into the circle. Big D Dagmore down 66. They have also turned off their engine. No, maybe not. It sounded like they did, but maybe they didn't. Artillery strike called in WN7. MSU gearing up for their big push. Look at all that smoke. Oh my gosh, look at all that smoke. Can they do it? Can TFMC crack it? Bombing run going into the back. Under 7 minutes left. That's the last bombing run for the game. Remember, MSU's bombing run will be around on cooldown around the 3 minutes left to go. Commander Chicken Nuts right up here on the front line. Everybody starts to condense back towards WN7. Stewie trying to make a play around the rears. Airhead falling for TFMC. Right behind the P4. Perfect location. We gotta see if MSU places a... Oh no! Grenade comes around the corner against the airhead. Fallow looking to jump the wall. Take out the P4. Fallow coming around to the side. Fires a rocket. Fires a rocket. And the first thing he sees, and the P4 goes, what am I doing? Under 6 minutes. TFMC's efforts, a lot of the resources have been used up. Stewie going around to the rears. All the tanks, I think, have been pretty much clapped. Tiger, all these carcasses. Everybody trying to push forward, but still 5.5 minutes. Item Squad has the OP down to the bottom. Going to harass Drown Fields a little bit, forcing TFMC to not be able to commit everything to the potential cap of WN7. MSU fighting him off, man. Oh, the SPA. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful and brutal at the same time. Juice. Look at all of them trying to rush forward. You're going to see a lot more smoke here in a moment, everybody. I don't know what TFMC has left. They may have a strafing run. They've used the airhead. Potentially a precision strike. Item Squad to the back being a little bit of a pain in the ass, but for the most part, everything's holding. Raspberry's desperately trying to figure out a way if they can get past this barbed wire. Oh, it's additional. I think this is additional barbed wire. I don't think that's the map barbed wire, is it? I think that's the, I don't know now. I don't remember the barbed wire going like that. I think... Yeah, I think that's built barbed wire. I think MSU put some down and it's messing with TFMC's head a little bit. A little bit of a push over there to the back line. 3.5 minutes left to go. Looking really good here. Defensive airhead called to the back. MSU, 1 minute, 10 seconds to hold. Oh. It's Falco going into the hard camp here. Rack and Lines lab with the Panther Shrek. Stewie gonna keep moving. Once again, these tanks on fourth, man, could mean a lot just to keep distracting the enemy from committing everything to the attack. Bombing run called in. MSU commander committing the final one over here to the front line to see if he can get that Garrison. Garrison placed a little bit farther back. Raspberries rushing up forward down below. Everybody just trying to get in sector to see if they can start capping a little bit. Bombing run coming into the north here. Oh my God, get it, nail ball. He gets a little chunk right there. And that'll be the nail in the coffin for TFMC. Mamma mia. MSU comes away with a 3-2 victory here on Utah Beach over TFMC. Very nice, buddies. Fallow celebrating with a little bit of a flamethrower. Right in the air. Oh my gosh, what a hole. So many pushes. Right front door. Beating them all back. The backline shenanigans to keep TFMC off balance. Was a beautiful combination. No doubt. They are stoked after this one. Ice, y'all, ice. Wowie, wow. Alrighty, everybody. Well, congratulations once again to MSU taking home the 3-2 here on Utah Beach with a very, very good defensive WN7. There were a few scary points, but they rebounded and able to come out here on top. And they will move on to the semifinals. Whew, what a game. What a game. All right, we'll give commends to the commander up to the top. I think they ended up with a little bit less than 49-49. Maybe, unless some people already left. It is pretty late over there. Got to remember that. It is pretty late. They're all the way across the other side of the world there, boys. But, yeah, thank you for joining me today, everybody. Hope you have a good eye. And I will be live in again about 2 hours or so. I'm going to go hit the gym, and then I'll be back for another stream on the PC side. And we'll get that one going. Then we'll be at 3 p.m. between Taco and Revenant. Not Covenant. Revenant, or Covenant. Not, yeah. And then one more stream, I think, later tonight. So, yeah, pretty good day lined up. Fantastic matchup between these two teams. Very, very, very good. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And be sure to hit that like button before you take off. If you have any questions, go jump below. If you're interested in competitive Hella Loose, be sure to join the Smitherscast Discord, which you can find in my bio. The link up there. And then, what else? Oh, yeah. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe or follow button on Twitch. All right, buddy. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.